Howdy folks, and welcome back to She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Today we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 10, which is titled The Beacon. And I was very much planning on doing a bit where I just kind of start with the same kind of uncomfortable, uneasy look that I ended the last episode in, but then I realized I'm not wearing the same shirt, and so that wouldn't quite work. The lighting's very different. I'm doing the rare daytime record, so I'm attempting something different with the lighting. Hopefully it looks okay with the big light on up here. It was kind of, I don't know, the colors were kind of thrown off, so excuse the different lighting here, but at the very least, hopefully it looks fine. Like I said, we have a decent amount of natural light coming in here. So I'm trying this. I've done this a couple times, but hey, y'all don't care. Y'all are here just to watch She-Ra, and we keep losing people, folks. Not in the literal sense, at least I very much hope not. That's a knock on wood moment right there for Entrapta. But, Bow and Glimmer 2 episodes ago, Entrapta in the last one. Who's next? Fingers crossed for Mermista. Temporary ceasefire over with the last episode. Yes, I agree. That was shitty, no pun intended, that they made her go through the sewer. You know what? Ceasefire over. Mermista's, she could be next, I guess. But yeah, I very much don't think that Entrapta is dead. That episode has not hit the main feed yet, so I do not know what the response to my response to that was. But I'm gonna do my best to not just repeat the things I said last time. She's okay, I'm okay. I got that happening over here. If you don't know, that's the musical notation symbol for repeat. So we're just gonna repeat that over and over in the background. And just enjoy this one. But yeah, the way things have been going, I definitely see this kind of carrying forward to this one. Everyone's probably going to feel miserable. In fact, I haven't read the full blurb here on Netflix, but the first 2 words of it are blaming themselves. So, hey, I'm assuming we're going to be kind of down on this one. No going to the beach today, I don't think. I don't know. I doubt there's anything that's really gonna cheer anybody up. It would be interesting to see, provided Entrapta survives, if we get like a solo Entrapta episode where we just kind of almost Adora and everybody else are the B plot, and we get kind of Entrapta trying to escape on her own, kind of as the A plot. I think that would be fun. I don't know if that's what they're going to do. Obviously, Entrapta is very capable, given how she, rewrote the source code of the robot, kind of on a whim. If anyone can do it, she can. But hey, I don't know. All that remains is to watch the episode and find out. So let's scooch over here as I prep to start this thing, as I take this opportunity to thank you for watching me watch this thing. All the YouTube things, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, blah, blah, blah. Early uncut reactions available on the Patreon in the link in the description below. With all that out the way, let us get started with She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, or S-Pop, as I've come to recently find out the abbreviation is. Season 1, Episode 10, The Beacon. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Previously on She-Ra, everything is fucking terrible.
How could I let this happen?
Adora, it's not your fault.
Glimmer and Bow are like, I need to change my clothes.
This only happened because we were all together.
Mermista's right. Being together makes us vulnerable.
Wow.
Maybe there's a reason the Princess Alliance fell apart before.
Okay.
Maybe this whole thing was a bad idea.
That's not the direction I was expecting this to go.
Whatever. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Seahawk, take me home.
We are nowhere near my boat. Damn, so maybe I was onto something when I said Mermista next. Not in the sense of they lost her, she got captured or whatever, but just that she's just straight up dipping. I mean, she'll be back, I'm assuming. That's always how these things go. People change their minds, what have you. Anyway, bye. See you later. Take easy. Have a nice life. Aw, the statue. I guess technically not statue. That would kind of be more like topiary, right? Oh yeah, Frosto. We didn't see her at all last time. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, is she just fortifying her defenses now? Because she was like the first princess that was straight up anti-Princess Alliance, right?
Oh, Glimmer!
Thank God you didn't go. I just really need to change my clothes and take a shower. Bo, you're crushing me too. As the intro starts, today's tea is my last of these. Like, it's a hot, I think it's called Hot Cinnamon Sunset. See, had I tried to sing it, I would have hit it right at the right moment. It'd be funny if just like she was taken out of a little group of princesses down in the corner.
Mom,
Right
I'm
there in the big group
fine.
shot.
Cut it out.
I will not cut it out. You usually teleport out of my embraces. What's going on?
Nothing. I just need to recharge.
Guards, carry my daughter to the Moonstone Chamber at once.
I don't need to be carried.
It might be nice to be carried though. Pick me up!
Received word of Entrapta's loss. Well, Glimmer.
Are we sure it's a loss?
Adora.
Commander, it's my fault. I
Leave my friends alone. Give
Wow.
us a minute.
A minute? You were being held by the Horde.
I'm fine. We'll talk later.
Oh
This
no.
conversation isn't over.
Is this gonna be one of those like Glimmer coming to terms with her feelings episodes? You know, I was getting on a... Oh no, she is still in.
happening more often.
Does it hurt?
No,
Okay.
not much.
We need to tell your mom. She'll know what to do.
Okay, so she is infected with like Horde darkness.
I always feel better after I recharge, so... Then it's agreed.
Is it gonna corrupt her? What if it corrupts her runestone that she has there?
I learned that you've known Adora was She-Ra all along.
Now you see
Oh, look at that
why I
smug
felt
look
it
on
was so
Catra's
important
face.
To bring her back.
I never would have agreed to your foolish plan.
Yeah, bad plan. Wasn't it your plan? Oh,
Shut up! There she is. Unless someone like some robot like took her mask off of her dead body. That was Emily in the vent actually.
Needed to
Nope, nope.
Oh, it didn't work.
Oh.
Work? It made it worse.
Glimmer, are you up there?
No! I'm indecent.
You feeling better?
Whoa, Mom. Can't a girl recharge in private?
Yo, that smile on Adora's face looks incredibly unnatural. I mean, I know that's the point, but I mean, even compared to the episode where she was all drunk looking, not drunk looking, but acting all drunk, like she didn't never even look that cartoony as she did in that one moment. Must be defective. They just blast it.
My plans, she can take the blame too. Oh, what is it? Shh. Oh, sorry. What is it?
Something's following us and it's not very discreet about it.
Yeah, that's concrete.
Yo, never change, Scorpia. Not a mark on her? I thought she would at least look kind of singed or something. Burned all of her hair off. She's like, I actually have no powers right now.
I haven't been training enough, and look what happened.
Oh. No. Don't trade on that one. Don't trade on that one.
Cold. I'll make soup.
Great, and I'll nap. I bet when I wake up, I'll be good as new.
I thought Bo was, for a second, I thought he was going to say, let's go to the beach again.
Oh, why did I make my bed so high?
No.
Give me a boost.
Adora, please. You know, oh no, that we just need Seahawk in here. We saw how Seahawk like threw Kyle in the last episode. We need him here to be Glimmer's personal tosser.
Maybe the sword can heal you. She healed the trees in Plumeria.
All right, stab me,
Sort
heal me.
of. And you don't know how to fully control She-Ra's powers yet. No offense.
You might turn her into a Pegasus.
Great idea. She-Ra will fix me, and then everything will be back to normal. How hard can it be?
Did no one hear what I just
For
said?
the honor of Grayskull!
Okay, well at least we don't get the full transformation. Nice.
There's no use resisting. I'm going to drag the rebellion's plans out of you.
Ooh, what's that?
Nice. Yep, that's concrete too.
Oh, I like that thing. Can I have it?
No! And stop!
She just
I'm
takes it again
interrogating
with
you.
her hair.
Well, okay, then what do you want to know?
Why were you hiding out in the freight zone?
I was just
Also, I love that
waiting
she,
for them to get
hold
back.
on,
They
hold
had
on.
trouble
I just realized, I love that she had to use her hair to like pick the lock when she could have just like taken her hair and just like, whoosh, like just gotten it out. Like she didn't need to pick that lock. She just did it just to do it. Never change Entrapta. Never change. You know, and I don't know if I got this out when I said never change to Scorpia, except, you know, maybe turn over a new leaf, abandon the Horde, and, you know, join our side so we can get more of you being a good guy, you can change in that way. But other than that, never change, Scorpia.
They left you.
No, they're my friends. They'll be back.
Uh-oh.
Say, your tail secretes some kind of paralyzing agent, right? Do you think I could have a sample?
Some friends. They left
Yeah,
you.
she's going to try to manipulate Entrapta. I don't know if this is going to work on her, though.
She left me behind too.
And me. I mean, I didn't want to go, but she could have at least asked.
All these princesses care about is people who are just like them. But you're not like them, are you?
Fright zone log, hour 45. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. Hour 45, that's too many hours.
Yeah.
This angry feline person seems to be correct.
Okay.
They're not coming back for me.
Yeah, so just to pause right here, I didn't know if this was going to straight up work on Entrapta, because I know that a couple people have commented on, I think it was her actual introduction episode, that she has been confirmed to be on the autism spectrum. So, and I know, I'm assuming they're going to, I don't know if I don't think it's ever going to be confirmed in the show, because I don't know if in this world if they have a word for it, for ASD, but I would have to at least assume that the show writers are going to, do it well and treat her with the respect that she deserves. Her brain works differently, right? So I said all that to say, I didn't know if the kind of gaslighting with Catra was going to work on her, because she might, on one hand, she might just say oh no, they're my friends. They wouldn't leave me. Even if they left, that's not what they intended. Right. But now I given the last couple seconds, I see maybe it is going to work. Maybe she can be swayed. Ooh, I hope she doesn't join up with a horde. Oh boy, that would be rough if she becomes a princess for evil. They've laid all the groundwork that, Scorpia is a princess who has joined the horde. It could happen again. We could get a second horde princess with Entrapta, and oh boy, I don't know how I could take it if Best Girl turns evil. Even if it's just for a couple episodes, I don't like it. Just unlocked a whole new set of fears just now. We're not even halfway done with this episode either. Oh boy. This could end up being a rough one, folks. I know I've been saying that every episode for the last 3, but it's shaping up to be another rough one.
You wouldn't have to pretend to be something you're not with the horde. Think of what you could accomplish here.
I've made more progress on my work in secret here than I did in a whole non-secret life out there.
Oh yeah, of course she's gonna love it here.
Wait, who's Emily?
Oh, how rude. Allow me to introduce
The one right behind you that could blow you away in an instant. Oh, yep. Yep.
I gotcha.
Oh, Scorpia.
Those princesses have no idea who they've left behind.
Yeah. Oh, this sucks.
En-traitor-a! Heal!
Maybe it's like Final Fantasy. Heal 2, Heal 3, Cure 2, Cure 3, Cura, Curaga, Curaja?
Don't point a sword directly at our friend.
It's fine. I got this. I have it.
Do you, though? I hereby knight thee, Lady Glimmer.
Yep, definitely working. I'm pretty sure I feel something.
Yeah, don't infect the sword again. Yo, they tied her back up. Oh, Emily, no.
Honestly, I don't think anybody's gonna notice.
Oh,
Sorry again.
don't worry about it.
You're not mad? People usually get mad.
Of course the princesses would get mad at that.
You rebuilt that robot, I mean Emily, all on your own while living in the vents?
Okay, so Emily did get blowed up, just like I said, assumed in the last one.
Who knows how much more powerful she could be if I just had
See?
access to a little
Her hair can just,
one's
no, her hands
You don't have
too?
any here, do you?
First what?
First one's tech. You know,
Oh.
advanced technology left behind by a lost civilization makes our modern innovations look like children's toys. If I could just find the key to their language, there's no telling what I could build.
And where would one find this tech?
Oh boy.
It's
It's all over the place!
And it gives off a signal that can be traced.
Huh.
No one will notice, right?
I mean, where?
I've triangulated the signal to somewhere in the Whispering Woods.
Oh no.
I've created a map that's accurate within 2 quadrants. I carry everything I need on my person.
No. Just selling out like that easy.
Hordak will finally see how much more valuable I am than Shadow Weaver.
I bet he'll promote you to
What comes after Force Captain?
Shadow Weaver, apparently. Yo, we have another wall to
Carry
fix.
sword.
In 2 places.
Everybody, just act normal.
You're requested for dinner with me tonight, alone. I don't know why I said request. It's not a request.
Oh.
You are required to have dinner with me because I'm your mother and
The queen.
I'm also the queen, so I can make you.
Yikes. She's playing the queen card.
That's one of the highest cards. I mean, if we're talking poker, you know, king and ace, only things above it.
And how can I train if I don't know anything about She-Ra? I'm going to go somewhere where I can learn.
No. Whispering Woods, first one's tech stash.
I need to find the place Madame Raz took me. It's some sort of beacon. I can't explain it.
In the
but
Whispering
I know I
Woods.
can get answers there. I have to do this on my own.
She's okay.
That little ow in the background. I just realized the A and the B plot have just split to a C and a D plot as well.
This is all my fault. If I hadn't gone to Princess Prom with Perfuma, then we wouldn't have been separated, and then I wouldn't have gotten kidnapped,
Oh,
and you
Bo.
wouldn't be sick. See? All my fault.
That's crazy. It's obviously my fault. I shouldn't have been so weird about you hanging out with someone else.
I mean, that one is true, Glimmer. That one's on you.
I'm trying to be sorry.
Yeah, but your sorry is wrong and mine is right. You know what? Let's just hug.
Yay.
It hurts so much.
Oh, it hurts Bo, too. Interesting.
I'm
Ugh.
going to get through dinner without my mom noticing.
Tell her.
We start a fire in the castle, then she'll have to cancel. Just a small one?
As a treat, a little bit of arson.
Oh! That rock looks familiar. Because I passed it an hour ago.
Oh, no. Start smashing rocks. Okay, that's something at least. Also, what did Entrapta say about the shifting geography of the Whispering Woods? Makes it, you know, like she said, very difficult, right?
We've hardly had a chance to talk since you returned.
Well, you know, not much to talk about.
Not much to talk about. You were kidnapped, and you lost a friend during the escape. That's not what I...
Yeah.
Glimmer, what's happening to you? What aren't you telling me?
I know I'm a big disappointment!
What are you talking about?
Entrapta died trying to rescue me and the Princess Alliance is over and Shadow Weaver did something to my powers! You have no idea what it feels like to be such a screw-up!
Wow.
I don't know how you feel. I got your father killed.
Oh. Wow.
I ordered the battle your father perished in.
That just sent chills down my spine, man.
I didn't know that.
Yes, well, you never talked to me.
I acted without thinking, the exact thing you're always telling me not to do.
I watch the queen just be able to fix her like that.
The alliance is over, and I'm to blame.
If I hadn't let the First Alliance fall apart after your father's death, none of this would be happening. Don't make the same mistake.
Yeah,
I
she's
did.
not perfect.
I should
Nobody
have kept
is.
fighting, and you should too.
But the other princesses, you don't think the rebellion is done?
With my daughter leading it, not a chance.
Yeah, we just have to go revisit them over the course of the next like 5 episodes. Even though there's only like 3 episodes left of the season, I think, after this. Why do all these rocks have X's on them? Oh, so is Catra gonna let slip that they have Entrapta?
But I've been walking in a straight line!
Maybe you should just turn back around. We have another Uzumaki situation going on.
I should have known better than to trust a princess.
Are we gonna run into Madame Raz again?
Fine.
We haven't
You win.
mentioned her ever since her episode,
You want me
right?
to be weak? Well, I am.
Don't
I'm afraid.
don't do that.
Because I'm no good at any of this.
Catra just runs up, steals the sword again. Finders keepers, bye! There it is.
I'll never find this magical tech, if it even existed in the first place.
Sword. Oh. Oh, okay, Adora does have the sword on her back. But is the way, like, closed up now? Okay, no, she still has it.
Hey, Adora.
Oh, that's the end of the episode. Damn it. I really thought we were going to get the confrontation in this one, but nope. Obviously gotta save that shit for next time. Interesting stuff. I'm trying to decide if I like or not whether they, the fact that they did not 100% solve anything, because a lot of TV shows would try to wrap up like the plot point in the one episode, like have the confrontation, somehow she finds out that, like, what are you doing here, Catra? Somehow she figures out Entrapta is still alive. Like, a lot of shows would go that route, but here obviously this is gonna be something that's, I like the fact that they're carrying things over and that we're getting episodes that carry forward a running plot, if you will, as opposed to the first couple episodes of the season, which were just kind of like, we're gonna go visit this princess, we're gonna go visit this princess, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. Everything is, as of right now, just like a straight plot line, basically. And so this, I'm terrified to think that this confrontation between Catra and Adora is gonna last like, obviously it's going to be an A plot. We're going to check back in with Bo and Glimmer, other characters, maybe some of the princesses. Maybe they are going to do what I said, and they're going to go revisit each princess one by one and, try to get them to rejoin or what have you. But, obviously this A plot, if you will, of Adora and Catra might last the whole episode. Like, I don't know how they can make this confrontation last unless something else drastic happens in there. Hey, just this uneasy feeling has started and has not gone away in a while. The animosity between everyone blaming themselves. Like, it's not a good time. Like, not to say that I'm not enjoying these episodes. The series has really picked up ever since Princess Prom, basically, which, that one has hit the main feed and that one did really well. A lot of people seem to really like that reaction. Good. I'm glad. I think that's my favorite episodes so far. I think at that point I was trying to debate whether that or the Entrapta introduction episode was my favorite so far, but I honestly think that the Princess Prom has grown on me over time, and I think that's my favorite so far. I think I had said that it was the best one so far at that time, but not necessarily my favorite. I think it's now both the best and my favorite so far. But ever since then, it's really picked up and it has not slowed down. Like, even though this episode, for all intents and purposes, was like a slower episode with far less action, no fights, no explosions, none of anything, just a lot of characters feeling bad for themselves and blaming themselves for everything. It was still very good. So you can have a good episode without any of the flashy people pleaser kind of stuff going on. Like I said, always good to have more Scorpia, always good to have more Entrapta. I am terrified now that Entrapta is going to be a princess working for the Horde after all this, with whatever Catra can find here, with whatever happens. I was not expecting us to get another dark princess kind of thing, but I said never change, Entrapta. Don't do it. I'm nervous. But yeah, just this feeling of dread about the characters, like not even necessarily like the things that are happening, because like at this point I'm sure everyone's going to be like fine for the most part, like physically everyone's going to be, survive, at least for the time being, unless the status quo of the show changes and we just go like super dark mode to where like nobody is safe. Like if they kill Bo by the end of the season or something, then I know for sure that we we're in for it. Also, focus camera, please. I feel like I'm out of focus here. There we go. Okay. Sometimes you just got to get the autofocus just right. But yeah, this was, I feel like this is an episode that I just have far less to talk about. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of big action. I've already touched on kind of the main kind of implications for the plot. I'm assuming at some point we're going to figure out how to fix Glimmer. I'm kind of surprised that the queen wasn't just like, oh, I know exactly how to fix. And she just like, does it right there. Like, you should have told me at first. Like, that would be like a lesson that I think the show would kind of probably try to teach. I know we've gotten a couple moments of, whether it be, I think somebody pointed out that one scene of Bo trying to like give like a monologue near the end was kind of like that classic 1980s cartoon kind of thing of like, we're tying in a lesson to this one to teach you kids, because we need to provide some kind of educational value so that our show isn't just 100% an advertisement. Because there was, there's some kind of a law that was passed that like animated shows or shows marketed towards children had to have some kind of educational component to them, which is why all these shows that were just action and like essentially just there to sell toys would often end with a, hey kids, here's a lesson to learn kind of thing, you know, that like you saw in like G.I. Joe and what I'm assuming like the old He-Man cartoons, and carried forward into some of the stuff in the 90s that I would watch as well. But yeah, I mean, that I could see them kind of trying to tie one of these things in here, like the queen looking. I still can't remember her name, by the way. Like I know they've said it many, many times, and I know I've pointed it out, like, okay, have to remember this time. This is her name. Do not remember. But she just like kind of like puts her hands on Glimmer's shoulders and like looks at her, but then it kind of cuts to where she's looking right at us. It's like, you need to tell me these things. It's not good to keep secrets. If there's something going on and it's really bothering you, you should talk to somebody about it. Like that could have been an opportunity to kind of get one of those lessons across. But yeah, Glimmer's powers are glitching. I feel bad that I've talked about how she has like the weakest powers out of anybody. But you know, you don't know what you have until it's gone, right? So I feel bad for her, obviously. Like I don't want any of these characters to be in constant pain. And that I can't even imagine what something like that must feel like. But yeah, I don't think I have too much else to say about this one. This is a pretty straightforward one. I'm waiting for shit to get really real in the next one. Whatever that means, I don't know. But I don't put it past the show to do something that's gonna shock me, or you know, at least be very painful to watch. So I'm looking forward to that next time, and I hope you are too. So I guess in closing, just make sure you do all the YouTube things, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of this episode. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out, and I will catch you next time with the next episode of She-Ra. Take it easy, everybody.